Two of America's most talked about compact SUVs are battling for the same crown, but they couldn't be more different. The Chevy Equinox has long been known as the reliable family choice, while the Ford Bronco Sport carries the rugged DNA of an off-road legend. One promises comfort and practicality, the other sells adventure and bold style. But here's the twist. When you look beyond the marketing, the real winner may surprise you. So, between the Equinox and the Bronco Sport, which SUV truly delivers the best value for your money? Let's find out. When you think about compact SUVs in the American market, two names pop up again and again: the Chevy Equinox and the Ford Bronco Sport. Both come from legendary automakers with deep roots in U.S. roads. Chevrolet has built its reputation on practical, family-friendly vehicles that balance comfort and everyday usability. On the other side, Ford revived the Bronco name to capture something more adventurous, aiming at drivers who want a taste of rugged outdoor freedom without leaving behind modern convenience. The Chevy Equinox has been around for nearly 2 decades, steadily evolving into a household favorite. It's designed for families, commuters, and anyone who values a smooth ride with solid reliability. The Ford Bronco Sport, on the other hand, is a much newer contender, introduced to bring Bronco's off-road DNA into a more compact, affordable package. It promises style, personality, and weekend adventure while still fitting easily into city life. So why does this comparison matter? Because more buyers today are asking the same question. Do I want a dependable SUV that covers all the basics well, or should I invest in something that offers personality and capability, even if it sacrifices a little in everyday practicality? In this video, we're going to put these two head-to-head. Design, interior quality, tech, safety, performance, and value for the money. And by the end, you'll know exactly which one deserves a spot in your driveway. Let's start with first impressions, because design alone often sets the tone for how a car feels. The Chevy Equinox plays it safe, with a smooth, conservative exterior that blends into suburban driveways with ease. It's sleek, it's approachable, and it has that family-friendly vibe. The Ford Bronco Sport, however, takes the opposite route. Boxy, bold, and full of personality, it practically shouts adventure. You can spot its Bronco heritage from a distance, with rugged lines, a taller stance, and a face that looks ready to hit the trails. Step inside, and the contrasts become even clearer. The Equinox greets you with a simple, comfortable cabin, soft seats, user-friendly controls, and just enough technology to keep modern drivers satisfied. It feels like a car built to make your daily commute or school run stress-free. The Bronco Sport's interior, on the other hand, is more playful. You'll notice rubberized surfaces, easy-to-clean materials, and clever storage nooks, all designed with camping trips, muddy boots, and weekend gear in mind. It's not quite as refined, but it's practical in a different way. When it comes to technology, both SUVs offer what you'd expect in this segment: touchscreen infotainment, smartphone integration, and available driver assist features. The Equinox leans towards simplicity, keeping the interface straightforward. The Bronco Sport packs in more adventurous tools, like trail cameras and off-road drive modes, depending on the trim you choose. Performance is where things get really interesting. The Chevy Equinox comes with a turbocharged 4-cylinder engine that's built for efficiency rather than excitement. It handles daily driving well and offers decent fuel economy, a strong point if you're focused on saving at the pump. The Ford Bronco Sport, however, offers more power and higher trims and pairs it with standard all-wheel drive, giving it an edge for those who want confidence in bad weather or dirt road adventures. Safety is a category where both models shine. Chevy includes its Safety Assist package with automatic emergency braking, lane keep assist, and forward collision alert. Ford counters with its Co-Pilot 360 suite, featuring blind spot monitoring and pre-collision assist. Both brands know buyers expect top-notch safety, and they deliver. And then there's pricing, the moment that often tips the scales. The Chevy Equinox usually comes in a bit more affordable, especially in lower trims, making it attractive for budget-conscious families. The Ford Bronco Sport sits higher, but you're paying for the personality and capability it brings to the table. And this is where the head-to-head gets really interesting. On paper, both SUVs seem evenly matched. But once you actually put them to the test on the road, the differences become crystal clear. The Chevy Equinox delivers exactly what you expect: a smooth, quiet, and predictable drive. It glides through city streets, handles highway, cruising with ease, and its suspension is tuned for comfort above all else. Families and commuters will appreciate how stress-free it feels, especially during longer drives. But here's the twist: push it harder, and you quickly find its limits. The engine struggles when fully loaded, and its handling feels more cautious than confident. Now, enter the Ford Bronco Sport. The moment you hit uneven terrain, dirt roads, or even a snowy parking lot, it transforms into something entirely different. The higher ground clearance, standard all-wheel drive, and drive modes make it feel like a true mini-adventurer. It doesn't just handle the rough stuff, it thrives in it. And surprisingly, it doesn't feel out of place in the city either. Though the ride is stiffer and noisier compared to the Equinox. The turning point? Value versus character. The Equinox proves itself as the dependable, comfortable choice, but the Bronco Sport injects fun and confidence into every mile. It's not just about getting from A to B, it's about the experience along the way. So, does the Equinox win with its affordable, stress-free driving? Or does the Bronco Sport steal the spotlight with its adventurous spirit? That's the ultimate question we'll tackle in our verdict, and the answer might surprise you. So, after putting both of these compact SUVs through their paces, here's the bottom line. The Chevy Equinox is the definition of dependable practicality. It delivers a smooth ride, a family-friendly interior, solid fuel economy, and one of the more affordable price tags in its class. It's the SUV for buyers who want comfort, predictability, and everyday usability without breaking the bank. The Ford Bronco Sport, meanwhile, brings something very different to the table. It's not just transportation, it's personality. Rugged looks, standard all-wheel drive, clever storage solutions, and genuine off-road capability set it apart from almost every other compact SUV. Yes, it costs more, and yes, the ride isn't as soft as the Equinox, but for drivers who crave adventure and individuality, those trade-offs are worth it. In today's U.S. market, where buyers are split between safe choices and bold statements, these two SUVs perfectly capture that divide. The Equinox appeals to practical buyers looking for value and reliability, while the Bronco Sport resonates with those who see their car as part of their lifestyle, a tool for exploring, camping, or simply standing out in a sea of crossovers. What does this mean for the future? It shows us that compact SUVs aren't one-size-fits-all anymore. Automakers are pushing in two directions: toward greater affordability and efficiency on one side, and toward niche personality and adventure on the other. And that's great news for buyers because it means more choice and more customization than ever before. So now it's your turn. If you were standing in the dealership today, would you drive home the safe and steady Chevy Equinox? Or would you roll the dice on the adventurous Ford Bronco Sport? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and share this video so we can keep bringing you head-to-head comparisons that help you make the smartest choice.